you guys so much. We have a much better classroom, much bigger. I will give you a tour. Not right now though, because there are still boxes everywhere. And yeah, there shouldn't be, but there are. My OCD has kicked in. Okay, I promise I'll give you guys a tour next time. Maybe not next time, but I will give you a tour. I miss you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we will be taking the NWA in about 2 weeks. Tell your parents to look for an email. Don't stress it though. You guys are amazing and you're gonna do great. So we're gonna work with subtraction with regrouping. We're gonna continue doing this over and over and over again because I know it's really tricky. So if it's still tricky, don't worry about it. So our first problem is gonna be 46 minus 28. If you don't have a piece of paper and pencil right now, pause this video and go grab some and then come back. Okay, so 46 minus 28 equals blank. Step one, we're gonna write the problem up and down. Does anybody remember the word for up and down? If you said vertical or vertically, you're correct. So first we're gonna write the problem vertically. So 46 minus 28, and this line is your new equal sign, okay? Now remember, this is very, very important. Tens place, ones place, tens place, ones place. They are lined up perfectly, okay? Lined up perfectly. You can't have this 2 underneath the 6. You can't get crooked because then it's gonna confuse you later, okay? So make sure you're very organized. Okay, so the very first thing we're gonna do is cover up the tens place. We only wanna look at the ones place. 6 minus 8. 6 minus 8. Okay, if I have $6, can I buy a toy for $8? Nope. So I need to go to my neighbor's house and borrow. So I'm gonna scooch over to my neighbor's house. My neighbor is a 4. This is the tens place. So they're giving us a 10. They become a 3, and we put a 1 in front of the 6. So now we have 16 minus 8. If I have $16, can I buy a toy for $8? Yes. 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8 is 8. Now I come over here, 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 46 minus 28 equals 18. Okay, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna go a lot slower. Okay, I'm gonna scoot you guys closer. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. Okay, all right. And again, if you need to pause this to think, you totally can, okay? Our next problem is gonna be 53 minus 37 equals blank. I'll give you a second to write that down. Okay, now think, what do we have to do now? Do we just start to subtract 53 minus 37? No, we have to write it vertically, okay? So 53 minus 37. My 3 is exactly under my 5. My 7 is right under my 3. I'm very, very organized. Equals. I'll give you a second, make sure yours looks like mine. Grab my chapstick. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is cover up the tens place, because all we wanna look at is the ones place. 53 minus 37, those are big numbers. I can't do that in my head. I'm gonna pretend this isn't here and just focus on the ones place. So I have 3 minus 7. If I have $3, can I buy a toy for $7? Nope. So I need to go to my neighbor's house and borrow. Okay. This is where it gets tricky. You're gonna scooch over your neighbor's house. Your neighbor has 5. Now, it's not 5, they have 5 tens, okay? So they're giving you a 10. This 5, you're taking away one of their 10 rods. So if you have 5 10 rods, and you take away a 10 rod, you have 4 10 rods. So this 5 becomes a 4. I'll give you a second to make sure you do that. Now, your neighbor gave you a 10 rod. So you can just stick your 1, even if you want to pretend it's a 10 rod, right in front of the 3. So now it becomes 13, because 3 plus a 10 rod is 3 plus 10, so 13. So now we have 13 minus 7. I'll give you a second if you need to write. Midterm. 13 minus 7. So go ahead and think, what's 13 minus 7? If you said 6, you're correct. So we're gonna go right underneath, staying super organized. 13 minus 7 equals 6. Now we're gonna go on next door. We have 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is pretty easy. What's 4 minus 3? 1. Staying super organized. So now let's look, what's our answer? 16. 53 minus 37 equals 16. Okay, again, if you need to pause this, you can at any time. Let's go ahead and do another one. This time I'm gonna give you time to do it. So I want you to try to do the problem before me, okay? And then check your work with what I do. We'll do step by step. So our next problem, let's do 75 minus 46 equals blank. 75 minus 46. I'll give you a second to write that. All right, so now we have 75 minus 46. Go ahead and take a second to rewrite your problem. Rewrite your problem the way you need to. So what you should have done was written it vertically, being very organized. 75 minus 46, very organized, equals, okay? Now you need to cover something up, so go ahead and do that. You should have covered up the tens place, okay? So all we can see is 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6. Now think, if you have $5, can you buy a toy for $6? Nope. So now what do we need to do? We need to borrow. So I want you to go ahead and try and borrow from your neighbor. Try to borrow from your neighbor. I want you to do this by yourself. Okay, so we're at 5 minus 6. We go to our neighbor's house. Our neighbor has 7 tens. Okay, they're gonna give us a 10 rod. So our neighbor isn't 7 tens anymore, there's 6 tens. So our 7 becomes a 6, and they gave us a 10 rod, so 15. So now we have 15 minus 6. 15 minus 6. Take a second to figure out your answer. $15 minus 6 equals 9. So being super organized, you put 9 underneath, and then we go on over. We have 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4. Go ahead and take a second to figure out what 6 minus 4 is. Sorry, I had a bug on me. Okay, 6 minus 4 equals 2. Again, staying organized. So our answer is 29. Okay? So 29 goes right here. Okay? So I want you guys to try 4 problems on your own. Okay? And then we'll go over them tomorrow. Might not use... Yeah, it'll be fine. Do the problem... Actually, I'm going to switch it back. Excuse me, I feel like that's too messy. And we can go over this tomorrow too as extra practice. Okay, so let's do the problem. 51 minus 34. 51 minus 34. I'll also post these too, but if you want to write them down, you're going to do 4 problems by yourself. Let's do 66 minus 29. Um, 43 minus 35. And 72 minus, sorry, Bo's going crazy. 48. 72 minus 48. I'll give you a second to write those down. I want you to do these 4 problems on your own. If you need to watch my video again, that's okay. Try these 4 problems, and we're going to go over these tomorrow also as your review, okay, as your math lesson, because now we're just doing subtraction with borrowing and a little bit of review of things we've learned through the year. All right, I miss you guys so much. We're going to have a Zoom meeting soon. I'm hoping Friday, okay? I'm going to email your parents and let them know so we can all just talk and see how everyone's doing, okay? All right, I love you guys. I miss you. Stay safe.